Hi everyone. So, I decided to start a video blog kind of thing. I'm not positive how these things are supposed to work. I think maybe you're supposed to have something specific in mind that you want to talk about. Mine is more like, I don't know, kind of random. I do have a topic, but yeah, I don't know. I'm going to talk a little around it before I get to it. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful day outside here in good old Minnesota. Usually, or at least so far this summer, it's been like 100 degrees plus, which is really hot for Minnesota. And I'm originally from Texas, so I'm used to it, but these people, everyone's getting dehydrated really quick lately. Like, they're, worried about heat stroke and everything. So I'm like, I'm used to it. But, no, yesterday and today, like, yesterday was a high of 80 maybe, and today's gotta be a little warmer, but it's still really nice. I was out chilling on my hammock earlier, so that's cool. Usually it's too hot to do that, but also don't mind the voice. I'm losing it, so if I take a few swigs of water here and there, yeah, that's definitely why. Too much drinking last night, probably. Don't tell anyone. But no, today I kind of wanted to talk about happiness. And not just happiness, but like what you being happy and content, being on your own, like how important that is to a relationship. And how it affects others in the relationship. Or not, it doesn't even have to be like a love relationship, it could be friendship, family members, relationships with your family members, all of that. It affects your attitude, your actions, reactions, your whole, just the way you live your life, really, and how others view you as well. So, but the example I'm going to use today is relationships, as in love relationships. So, I kind of wrote a little bit of a mock letter, as if I were someone, that had a loved one, my significant other, that I felt I couldn't do enough for them. I couldn't keep them happy. So I'm going to read the letter to you and then talk a little bit about it, just so we could get a feel of how someone might feel in that situation. So, I don't know what to say or do right now. My love for you felt like forever. I feel as though that may not be enough. I've given and given and given myself to you. And I have 10,000% of everything I am invested into you, into us, into this. I have nothing else to give anymore. Yet you still remain unhappy, and I truly wish my brain could fathom the reasons why. I wish I could be what makes you happy. I see every day displayed and your actions and your reactions that you aren't. I realized that as far as long term is concerned, you can only truly be content and happy with someone if you're that way when you're alone. I've worked my ass off trying to make and keep you happy. And the awful, heart-wrenching realization that everything I've done up until this point hasn't worked, it's tearing me apart. You being unhappy equals me being unhappy. Because the person that I want to spend my forever with, the person that I always want to make sure and strive to make, I just want to make them feel loved. I just want to make you always feel home and safe and secure with me. And just knowing that you're anything but that right now, it kills me. For weeks now, I felt like I've been desperately trying to grasp onto our love and hold on to it for dear life. But I still sadly see it slipping through my grasp. I feel like your love is like a rope that we're playing tug of war with, except you being on my side to help me pull it in and keep it close and have it be a pinnacle and a reason to make me want to go forward with this relationship. I feel like you have been on the other end of the rope, pulling it away from me. It's becoming really unhealthy. Okay. So, sorry, I was looking down too much. Yeah, I had to read what I wrote. No way I could have tried to memorize that. But yeah, as you can see, it's from the other person's perspective that's in the relationship. It's difficult, very difficult for them to understand why you aren't happy, why they can't do anything to make you happy. At least not something that's lasting. Like, oh, let me get you some flowers. Let me cook you dinner. You know, those things, yeah, it makes you happy in that moment. But then you lay down at nighttime and it's like everything surrounds you again. Just kind of caves in on you and it's like, crap. What am I doing? What did I do any of that for? So it's really, truly important to make sure you're happy, content, and I wouldn't even say necessarily content, but just that you know who you are, and you know your capacity and ability to love somebody, and the boundaries that you would go to for that person, but also your limitations on how far you would go. I feel like too many people these days are going from relationship to relationship, and they're just bringing that same old baggage with them because they never took a break. They never took time to stop and say, what am I doing? I keep getting my heart broken time and time again. For what? For what? That's definitely not helping the situation. Definitely not making you any happier. Your body is meant to be loved. I'm not saying by someone else. I'm saying you do that through exercise, eating right, getting enough sleep, and just inwardly saying, I am who I am. And I can be okay with that. I'm not going to let these bad things overwhelm me and make my actions and my mood and how I'm going to treat others. I'm not going to let these bad things that have happened to me affect the rest of my life, affect anything else, because it does. You don't realize it in the beginning, but it does. And you'll end up heartbroken, like the person that wrote that letter. A lot of people will try to find happiness in money, material possessions, power. That's not what happiness is, though. Happiness isn't contained in a $100 bill. It's not contained in clothing, makeup, Xboxes, PlayStations. It's contained in memories. Good memories. And good memories are created when you treat others right. And the only way to treat others right is to treat yourself right first. I have many more thoughts on this, but my time is running out, so I'll try to post a second video if anyone's interested after this one. So, if you enjoyed it, have a good day. Get outside. Bye.